was 3D Max. I just close and restart again, and everything is okay. Now this is our plan lighting. This is a small candle here. It's not a perfect candle, but it's okay. Because I want to concentrate with lighting and texture and material. This is pretend fire light, so maybe if I put it down a little bit, it's okay. Yeah, maybe I go to vertex, and in vertex maybe I can select some random. I move it W. Just a second. Q W. Okay, if I want to select vertex, I can't move because this vertex is for unwrap UV map. So if I want to modify, I go to vertex for edit poly. He asked me, he keep UV map, yes, hold it. Now it's a big difference. Here it's a blue vertex over its yellow vertex, but I can select random vertex like that maybe. Okay, maybe I take this vertex a little bit. And edit poly, we have parameter. I want to close all of them. So the properties for polygon have a different type. So I want edit vertex because I select vertex edge. We have edit edge, so I go to vertex. We have paint, push, pull. So it's too big. I can make my brush smaller. Brush size 2.1. Big. 0.01 centimeter, yeah. But this line, blue line, it means how much strong. So 0.012. So brush strength, yeah. This number is dependent for your scenes. Okay, maybe you want a different number, maybe it's the same number. I have no idea. Maybe stronger. But you can choose what you want. I change. Other way, we can go to vertex. Sorry, something is called smooth soft selection. I activate. We can go to make it more smooth because I don't have enough vertex. Yeah, here you see the difference. Okay, so I can pull it. I can pull this. After that, I can activate smooth subdivision surface. Use NURB. It should be smooth like this. Okay, that will be enough for this candle. Now we want to continue add some material on this table. I will use some texture. So if I press M, I open my material. Here, this view for material is very nice because you can organize your material. For example, you can create new and you tell him windows and doors. Maybe give him any name, table, wood, and you start your drawing, your material. This is a standard material for V-Ray. Each render engine, you have a standard material like Scanline, you have a standard material. Because I turn off Arnold, the render engine, but here if you can see, there is no big difference between two settings. Diffuse map is a diffuse map. Specular in V-Ray is divided to reflect, and we can't see it here, but opacity is called refract, okay? And he adds some option to give us more realistic for glass. Also, we have extra option here. It's not here, but we can do some stuff in standard. We use some maps. We can add some controls, and we can have the same result from V-Ray material. But now we use V-Ray material because we have a lot for library for that. Now we start build my material. I select my table, right click, assign material, double click on this yellow tape, blue tape up, so I can change to any color. Okay, that's good. Solid color is good, no problem. But once you want to add a texture, like wood texture, so we need a map, bitmap. Just drag and drop. He asks you where is that. So maybe I can select this one, open, and just link it to diffuse. Here I can see my texture very well. That's reason it's coming from this option. It's called use real world scale. I turn it off. This option we're using with styling and with special texture files. You should know the width and height for your file that you are using, so you apply in your scenes without any problem. But now I don't know what the size for this image, so I turn it off, and I tell Max I want to see material in my viewport. So that's what I have, like that, tiling, like this. I can control this tiling or this image here on my table with UV map. Yeah, UV map, this is the first level for control, and it's too easy, but some time it doesn't work. It can work with floor, okay, big area, but with this something like table is not cool, it's not nice enough. So we have another control, you see, and besides it's stretched, so he give us more level. I can use a box, and I go to sub object, I use Cosmo, and I can play around. But if I want more details and more nice, so I delete this one and I go to other one. It's called Unwrap UV map. Unwrap UV map, he do unfold for your object. This object is 3D, so I will be open the editor for UV editor. I will see. So when unfold box, we have 6 faces. Okay, that's very simple. Box. Unwrap UV map. I go to open editor. So here I have 6 faces. So if I select polygon for Unwrap UV map, I select this face and I tell him quick plan. that would be happen. And this one, quick plan. I have Alt Q isolate, and I select this last one, quick plan. So now I have my 6 faces here. I can tell my 3D Max organize a normal like this. So if I select this one, that means this one, that means this one. You can change the position if you want, no problem. So second step, and this will be very fun. I can go to tools, render UV template. I can select my resolution. This time I will use low resolution, but you can go to 3000. I select my my folder. I can put it here. I call it uv.jpeg and enter. After that, I can tell him to render UV, render template. Once he's done, I can go to my Photoshop or any edit program, any edit application 2D. Just open my UV map, my Photoshop. Okay, my Photoshop, sorry. I open my file. Classes, record. Where I save it. I go back to 3D Max. Save my file. I do it again, just in case. JPEG. Okay. Save. Yes. Go back to Photoshop. Classes. UV. Now this is my UV map in Photoshop, and you can start do anything you want. Like I want a brush. This is my brush. I want to change my style. Okay. Yellow. Anything you can add any material, any texture, and save BSD file. I want to add save like BSD file because BSD file have a nice option inside 3D Max. turn off, I go back to Maya, 3D Max, I drag drop, and I go to my file, space D. I can use JPEG file, whatever. We do open. When I do open for PSD file, he asks me collapse or individual layer, so I can select my layer. That means I can use one file for Photoshop, have material for different furnitures, and my file in computer it will be less. It's not too much, okay? And where's this is my box. I can use this material for box now, and that's why I like this view. So I want to change my bitmap, so just I do like that, drag and drop. So here you go, 1, 2, that's what I did then. So we use this technique with table. So I turn it back my bitmap if I want, and I open my editor. Very simple. I want each side separate. If you want I don't know. It's different for your style and for picture what you want to decide it. If you want a material, different material, whatever. What I do now, just select and quick plan. Select Alt Q, isolate, Control, quick plan. Just you repeat this processing until you finish your all your faces. Plan. Is done. So this one too. Up. And this one. I can select and tell him grow your selection XY. So quick plan. And what is this one? It should be, yeah, here. Actually, I can delete these faces, but it's okay because we're not using this face too. Maybe this too, no problem. Same direction. Perfect. Now we can see here what's happening. We want to organize this stuff. So I tell organize. So like this. This is a feet. We can collapse together like here. This face with this face and with this face, we can make it together. Just attach it together. Oh, this is target. No, I want an edge. Sorry. I want this edge. So when I select here, should be giving us a part. It should be good, but I can't tell him. Okay. We take from this one. That means this is some faces I didn't do it. So you can select these with this edge. want to see where is this problem. It's here. So no. Okay, this face like that. This face don't have nice UV map, so I give him nice UV map. I think this too. Yes, and organize normal. Now I turn back to edge. You see blue, red, blue. It's over together. So I flip this polygon, mirror. Now I go to edge. I use shortcut number 2 and collapse. Yeah, nice. If we go there, so polygon, and I tell him by group. So once I select, so all these faces is coming together like that. If I turn this option off, if I select, that means one big one, it will be moved with me. Careful for that. I repeat here, 2, the same, perfect. You have more extra? No, because it will attach for other side. So I keep it open like that. I do here the same. I don't need this one because it's attached with this side. I don't want that. Okay. Keep it. I do mirror for this one. And I go back to edge. Select. Okay. I organize again. So we have that. I think this polygon, he pretends bottom here because I miss some square, but this is I think from top because he missed nothing. Once this is done, you can go to Photoshop and start paint, start bring some texture from other files and add it. Just it should be two editing job. But now that's enough for me. Like this. But because the texture is very stretched, it's not logic. That's why you want Photoshop to really size the texture and fix it a little bit. But here what I'm doing, I just use styling. 5 by 5, and that will be enough for me. Okay, someone he tell me, okay, I want the legs, it's a different material. Very simple. In edit polygon, yes. And polygon, yeah, polygon material ID here. Set all, but I will be select this 4 polygon. Okay, I will select these 4 faces and I tell him grow. So this will be, I give him maybe number 3 set, and if I ask him number 1, if I want, it should be ID select. If I ask him select number 1, that will be number 1. If I ask him select number 2, oh sorry, I should be select number 2 button. We can, okay, whatever. So I go back to my material. I can choose a new material from V-Ray, and this material, maybe I give him black, whatever. But now, how I can put 2 material in one object? Very simple. Just we have something is called multi-material or material ID, multi-sub-object. Okay. In this material, I put just I wanna open here. You have a list for your ID. So I add here 1, whatever you wanna add, and this will be added here. And I assign this material on my table, so you can see now he took the material. I go back to UV map. This will be perfect, no problem. But I think we missed UV map. I open editor. Oh, it should be I do this step before UV map, or I try another trick. Just undo, because I changed the ID, so UV map, I missed UV map. No more undo. I open my recent. Yeah, here. I think I miss my UV map too. Unwrap UV map. Or now adjust enough for that. We can use normal material. And I see you next video.